Hi all, thank you so much for being here for another Flow with Kellie video. I know it has been a little bit since I've posted anything. I've just been really busy with work, and then I've also been doing a mentorship with yoga, which has kept me pretty busy as well. But I had some free time today, so I wanted to get a video up for you all and keep our Rainbow Chakra series going. Don't worry about the garage noise happening right now. That won't be happening during our flow. But so today's video, we will be focusing on our solar plexus chakra, the root of our confidence. So I have a really fun flow for you all. And like always, I have a curated playlist that goes along with our flow and our theme today. So if you want to listen to that, the link for that Spotify playlist will be down below. Otherwise, feel free to play your own music or no music at all. And let's get flowing. And just a quick note before we start flowing, I'm gonna turn to face the camera to demo certain things so that way you can see the proper alignment, and that way I'm just not facing the side the whole time. But as always, just listen to the words that I'm using and just flow using the top of your mat. Like when we come into high mountain and chair, I'll start at the top of my mat, and then you'll see I'm going to turn to face the camera, but you just stay facing the top of your mat when you see those certain adjustments. All right, let's begin in a thunderbolt position. So you can come to a seat on your shins and release your toes long on your mat. Begin to close down your eyes. Maybe place your hands face down on your thighs or face up. Or maybe you place your hands down by your sides on your mat for a little more grounding and feel the earth beneath you. Let's ground in with a few breaths together. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a big sigh out through your mouth. Let it go. Let's do that again. Big breath in, feel your belly, your lungs, and your heart begin to expand. And a big sigh out through your mouth. Let it all go. Let's do one more round together. Make this your deepest breath yet. Big inhale and a big exhale. Squeeze out any last drop of air. Seal your lips if that's available to you. Bring the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Create a slight constriction in the back of your throat. This is your Ujjayi pranayama, your yogic breath. Let this breath have texture. Let this breath guide you through your practice today. Let this breath be loud. Let this breath be audible. Let this breath guide you back to the present moment, onto the four corners of your mats. Deep inhale and a deep exhale. Release your hands by your sides. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, side body stretch. Drop your right hand to the mat. Reach up and over with your left. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Pull your top shoulder back and open. Gaze up towards the sky. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Drop your left hand down. Reach up and over with your right. Rotate your heart open to the sky. Stay with your breath. Full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale through center. Exhale, seated twist. Drop your right hand behind you. Tighten your fingertips behind your hips. Bring your left hand to your right knee or the outside of your thigh and twist. Maybe you gaze over your back shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, seated twist to the left. Drop your left hand behind you. Tent your fingertips behind your hip. Bring your right hand to your knee or the outside of your thigh. Take the twist into your neck if that feels good for you. Full breaths in and full breaths out. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, neutral tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Press down through your palms. Squeeze your belly button to your spine and gaze between your hands. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your tailbone to the sky. Pull your heart through your forearms. Exhale, cat pose. Arch and around your spine. Tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Maybe lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, arch and around. Let's flow these breath to movement a few times through. Make this a spinal undulation. Start from the base of your tailbone through your middle back to your upper back. Maybe you take some wild cats. Maybe you wiggle out your hips a little bit. Meet in a neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips to the sky. Place your hands shoulder distance apart. And take your feet to the wide edges of your mat this time for wide leg downward dog. Begin to find some movement here. Bend into one knee and then the other. Maybe sway your hips from side to side. Take almost a little bit of like a side lunge in your downward facing dog to feel a deeper stretch through the inside of your thighs. Come back to stillness. Press down through your palms. Take a full breath in. Exhale, melt your heart towards your thighs. You can always take a bend in your elbows if that helps to drop your heels a little closer to the earth. Take a full breath in. Exhale, twist, reach your right arm and grab for the inside of your calf, your left calf, or your thigh. Maybe you gaze up under your elbow. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, twist over to the right. Reach back with your left hand and grab for the back of your right shin or your thigh. And maybe you take a gentle gaze underneath your arm. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet in hip distance apart. Inhale, rise up on your toes, roll forwards your high plank. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your heels over your toes. Then you have the option to stay in your high plank. You can always drop your knees to the mat. Exhale, chaturanga, press into your toes, shift your elbows past your wrists, bend your elbows north to south, lower halfway. Gently lower yourself all the way down. Release your legs, release your toes. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders and walk your feet out to the wide edges of your mat. Inhale, press up, wide leg cobra. Keep your elbows tight by your ribs. Exhale, gently lower down. Inhale, wide leg cobra. Press up. Release the effort from your glutes here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up, cobra. Take as deep of a back bend that feels good for you. Always keep a bend in your elbows here to protect your joints. Exhale, lower down. Walk your feet in hip distance apart. Inhale, press up through tabletop or your high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet to meet your hands at the top of your mat. Hinge from your hips, let your head, neck, and shoulders hang heavy here. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift your hands to your shins or thighs. Squeeze your belly button to your spine. Gaze down at your mats. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep a flat back here throughout your practice today with this pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Last time. Exhale, lower. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time for your low mountain. Stack your lower back, middle back, and your upper back. When you arrive, inhale, squeeze your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, roll your shoulders down and back. Close down your eyes and meet your palms at heart center. Let's set an intention for our practice together today. Now, if you have a mantra in mind, you can say that to yourself now. Otherwise, you may use the following. I have control over my power. I have control over my power. Now, what does this mean? This means that you are in control. You're in control of your life. You're in control of your decisions. No one else can take that from you. No one else can dim your shine. No one else can hold their power over you. You are in control of your power. You are in control of your own life. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Share that energy out with the world. Blink your eyes open, release your hands by your sides. Inhale, high mountain, sweep your arms up to the sky. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Turn your pinkies in. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Press into your toes. Shift your shoulders past your wrists. Squeeze your elbows in tight and lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip your feet. Float your thighs. Press through your palms. Pull your heart through your forearms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step, hop, float to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, high mountain, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Option is step or jump back. If you jump back, land with bent elbows in your low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's flow that once more. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high mountain, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, let's add on from there. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high mountain, rise up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Reach your arms long in line with your shoulders. Stay with your breath. Pull your shoulder blades towards one another. Option to gaze over your back shoulder towards your back thumb. Point your both hips forward as you twist from your waist up. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, open twist to the left. Shine your palms open. Spread your fingertips wide. Shoot energy out through your fingers. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, fold. Let it go to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms. Step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, down dog kick, right leg to the sky. Stay for an exhale breath. Turn your pinky toe down to parallel your hips with the earth. Imagine pressing your heel towards the back of your room. Inhale, squeeze your glute, lift your leg 1 inch higher, reach your leg 1 inch longer. Exhale, crunch knee to nose, round through your spine, stack your shoulders over your wrist, pull your knee in tight as you lift your heel to your glutes. Inhale, kick. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your thumbs. Stack your knee over your ankle. Tent your fingertips off the mat to pull your belly away from your thigh. Release your back knee, release your back toes. Inhale, low crescent, sweep your arms up to the sky. Stay for an exhale breath. Can you use your toes to crawl your back knee a little further behind you and press both hips forward? This will create a deeper stretch through your hip flexors and a deeper stretch along the front of your back quad. Take a full breath in. Exhale, half split stretch. Hinge from your hips. Straighten through your front leg. Flex your toes to your shin. Now you can tent your fingertips on the mat, or if you have blocks at home, you can always place your hands on blocks. Inhale. Exhale, melt your nose to your knee, and pull your right hip in line with your left to feel a deeper stretch through the back of your front leg. Inhale, low crescent, sweep forward. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your palms, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, high crescent, sweep up. Sweep up, keep the bend in your front knees. Stay for an exhale breath. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Fire up your back leg. Lift your back thigh towards the sky. And imagine pulling your kneecap up your thigh to engage your thigh muscles. Inhale, warrior two. Drop your back heel down parallel to the short edge of your mat. Windmill your arms open. Sink into your front knee, breathe here. Line your arms up in line with your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Sink a little deeper into your front knee, and can you press your front knee open towards the back of your space? Take a full breath in. Exhale, reverse warrior. Reach your front arm up and back. Keep sinking into your front knee. Stay for an exhale breath. Option for dancing reverse warrior. Reach through with your bottom arm and flex your hand as if you're stamping it on the side of your wall. Take a full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. Pop up your back heel. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Option to float your front leg back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, down dog, kick left leg to the sky. Stay for an exhale breath. Turn your pinky toe down, level off your hips. Push through the back of your heel. Feel the length through your leg. Inhale, lift your leg a little higher. Exhale, crunch knee to nose, round through your spine, pull your knee in tight. Inhale, down dog kick. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. Stack your knee over your ankle. Release your back knee and release your toes long. Inhale, low crescent. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Take a full breath out and sink a little deeper into your front leg. And pull your back knee a little further behind you. Press both hips forward. Inhale, reach a little taller, grow tall. Exhale, half split stretch, hinge from your hips. Melt your hands to the mat and flex your toes to your shin. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Melt your nose to your knee. Pull your hips in line with one another. Let the stretch feel so good. Inhale, low crescent, sweep forward. Exhale, low lunge, plant your hands, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, high crescent, sweep your arms up to the sky. Stay for a breath out. Always an option to take a micro bend in your back knee and peel your back heel a little higher away from the earth. Take a full breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Drop your back heel parallel with the short edge of your mat. Stay for an exhale breath. Sink a little deeper into your front knee. Press your knee open. Ground down through the outer edges of both your feet. Imagine ripping the mat apart beneath your feet. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Sink a little deeper. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay for an exhale option for dancing. Reach through with your bottom arm. Flex your palm, press it on the side of the wall. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. Inhale, high plank, or option to float your front leg back. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, yogis, let's flow. Breath to movement. Inhale, down dog kick, right leg high. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Inhale, kick. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent, sweep up. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Cartwheel your hands to the mat and flow through your vinyasa. You can always come straight to downward facing dog if flowing chaturangas is too much on your shoulders. Inhale, down dog kick, left leg high. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, kick. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent, sweep up. Exhale, half split stretch. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two, you got it. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, each side. Inhale, down dog kick, right leg. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, kick. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, down dog kick, left leg to the sky. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, kick. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent, hands to the sky. Exhale, half split stretch. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Flow through your variation of your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high mountain, sweep up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, chair pose, sink your seat. You have the option to keep your feet hip distance apart or bring your big toes to touch and keep a sliver of space in your heels. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Sink your seat a little deeper. Scoop your lower belly up and in. Imagine pulling your hips to your ribs to close down your front line and keep a neutral low back and spine here. Meet your palms at heart center. Take a full breath in. Exhale, prayer twist. Hook your left elbow outside your right knee. Press your heart to your thumbs. Can you sink your seat a little deeper and gaze up towards the sky? Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Ground down through your right foot. Inhale, revolved high crescent. Step your left foot back and open your arms up. Reach your right arm, reach your top arm to the sky, your bottom towards the earth. Try to stack shoulders on top of one another. Squeeze your inner thighs together to help with your balance here. You always have the option to keep your palms at heart center or place your bottom hand down on the earth for a little more support. Inhale, high crescent, sweep your arms up and forward. Exhale, crescent plane, sweep your arms down and back. Pull your pinkies in towards one another. Feel your shoulders slide down your spine. Inhale, warrior one. Sweep your arms up, drop your back heel down to the 45-degree angle. Find front heel to back heel alignment here, but you always have the option for a slightly wider stance with your feet for proper alignment with your hips. Stay for a couple rounds of breath here. Catch your breath. Or maybe I just need to catch my breath from all this talking. Use your left hand to reach forward to level out your hips. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, cactus your arms. Pull your shoulder blades around your spine. Lift your gaze to the sky. Lift your hearts. Flex through your palms and tilt your hands towards the sky. This will create a little more activation through your wrists, through your forearms. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior three. Ground down through your front foot. Get light on your back toes. Launch off your back foot, hinge from your hips, and create an uppercase T with your body. Flex your floating toes to your shin. Push your heel towards the back of your space. Now you have the option to keep your arms out long here. Maybe you bring your hands at heart center, or you could always take your cactus arms here as well if you're feeling a little funky. Take a full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Meet your feet and release to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high mountain sweep up. Exhale, chair pose, sink your seat. Inhale, meet your palms at heart center. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Hook your right elbow outside your left knee and press your heart to your thumbs. Feel the twist this creates through your waist, and maybe you gaze up towards your top elbow. Can you sink your seat a little deeper and pull your knees in tight towards one another? Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Ground down through your left foot. Inhale, revolved high crescent. Step up and open up your arms. Reach your top arm to the sky, your bottom to the earth. Fire up your back leg to help with your balance. Squeeze your thigh and glutes. You always have the option to place your lower hand on the mat for a little more support here. Wobbles and shakes are totally okay. Know if you fall out, you can get right back in, or you can use the mat for a little more support beneath you. Inhale, high crescent, sweep your arms up and forward. Exhale, crescent plane, sweep your arms down and back. Pull your pinkies in tight. Face your palms to the earth. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, warrior one. Drop your back heel down to the 45-degree angle. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Take a wider stance if you need it, and try to find front heel to back heel alignment here. Use your right arm, reach forward, level off your hips. Stay with your breath. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your heart and gaze to the sky. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior three. Ground down through your front foot, get light on your back toes. Launch off your back toes, hinge from your hips. Can you parallel your hips with the earth? Flex your floating toes to your shin. Squeeze your standing glute and thigh to help with your balance here. Take a full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, breath to movement, yogis. Gaze forward and fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lowered. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Inhale, revolved high crescent. Stay for an exhale breath. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior three. Take a full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high mountain sweep up to the sky. Exhale, prayer twist. Inhale, revolve high crescent. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior three. You got it. Take a full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Ooh, that felt like a good one. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, gaze forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high mountain sweep up. Exhale, prayer twist. Inhale, revolve high crescent. Stay for your exhale breath. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior three. Whoop. Take a full breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high mountain sweep up. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Inhale, revolved high crescent. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, cactus. Lift your heart. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior three. We're so strong. Take a full breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms, step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Whew. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, lower your knees to the mat. Let's take a moment to cool down. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. All right, I needed that sip of water. I had a cold last week, and although I do feel so much better, I am getting a little out of breath, flowing and talking the whole time. But I just want to quickly say that with our flow today and our mantra today, remember that yoga is not a competition. It's about mind-body connection, getting the movement, getting the breath in. So always remember what may be your power and what may be strong for you might be different for others. Maybe you want to take all those jump backs or float your hands off the mat and fly breath to movement quickly and fast. Maybe you want to go a little slower. Maybe you use the mat, the earth for support. Use your blocks. Take what you need and leave what you don't. This is your time. It's your practice. All right, let's meet in a downward facing dog. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take our wide leg downward facing dog. Place your feet on the wide edges of your mat. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Just let your head, neck, and shoulders hang heavy here for a minute. Maybe you take ragdoll, grab opposite hand to opposite elbow, and gently sway side to side. Just for a moment. Release your hands to the mat. Inhale, high mountain, sweep up. Exhale, yogi squat. Sink your seat, meet your palms at heart center. Use the strength of your elbows to press your knees open. Now you have the option to stay here, or if you would like, you can come along for a little crow pose practice. So for our crow pose, plant your hands flat on the mat, spread your hands really wide, grip the mat with your finger pads. I'm gonna walk my feet in just slightly. And then you'll want to begin to bend your elbows north to south. And when I say north to south, I really mean front to back. So you want to keep your elbows tight in by your sides. You don't want to have them at the 45-degree angle or to the side. That really bend them in front to back, because that's going to help create a nice support for your body. You can begin to walk your knees in and use the back of your arms, your upper arms, as a shelf here. Now I walk my knees in really close to my underarm, so that way my whole shin is really resting on my forearm. So you can always stay here, kind of play around with how this feels. Maybe you lift both heels off the mat, maybe you play around with just lifting one and then the other. Or if that's feeling good, you can start to begin to hinge forward and then lift one foot off the mat and then the other, and pull your heels in towards your seat. Now you want to lean really far forward. Your head will create a counterbalance for your hips and your glutes. And when you are feeling ready, you can come back down or stay in your crow pose as long as you want to practice it for, or fall out, get right back in. But let's meet back in our yogi squat. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Big move. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk out to your downward facing dog and walk your feet in hip distance apart. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, down dog, kick right leg to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon. Create a figure 7 shape with your body. Flex your front toes to your shin to protect your knee. Gaze behind you, line up your back leg in line with your hip, and use your toes to crawl your leg a little further back to come off your knee joint. Now you have the option to stay here, seated up tall, or maybe you melt your forearms or your forehead to the mat. Try and keep your hips level here in your half pigeon. If you have a block or a blanket, you can always place it under the space between your glute and the mat if you need a little more support here. Let's stay for a couple breaths. Just feel that stretch through our outer glute. You're going to crawl your fingers back, lift yourself up, drop your right glute to the mat, swing your left leg up and around, and cross it over your right knee. Now you have the option to keep your legs crossed. You can always take your right leg straight as well. Tent your left fingertips behind you. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, hook your elbow and twist. You can gaze over your back shoulder. Or maybe you wrap your right arm around your knee and pull your knee towards your chest. This will create a deeper stretch through your outer glutes. Begin to release your twist, counter it over to the other side, and walk your hands to the back of your mat and come to downward facing dog, facing the back of your mat. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon. Create your figure 7 shape and slide your right leg behind you. Release your toes long and either stay tall or fold forward. And it's okay if one side feels different than the other. My right hip is always so much tighter than my left. And crawl your fingertips up. Drop your glute to the mat. Swing your right leg up and around. Cross it over. And again, you have the option to stay crossed or release your left leg long. Plant your right fingertips behind you. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Exhale, hook and twist. Same option to wrap your arm around your bent leg and pull it in closer. Maybe you gaze over your back shoulder. Begin to release your twist, counter it over to the other side. And just come to a neutral tabletop, cross your ankles, and then come to a seat. Bring the soles of your feet to touch, open your knees like a book for butterfly. Grab for the outside of your feet, ankles or shins. Take a full breath in, grow tall. Exhale, fold over your legs. Round through your spine, let your head, neck, and shoulders hang heavy here. Slowly sit yourself up. Take your hands to the outside of your legs. Close your knees like a book. Take a couple slow, gentle windshield wiper motions here. Release your hips. Release your legs long on the mat. Reach your arms forward, round through your spine. And gently lower all the way down to your mat. Release your arms long on the mat. Plant your palms flat on the earth. Plant the soles of your feet flat on your mat. Point your knees to the sky. Walk your heels in until they graze your fingertips. Inhale, bridge pose, lift your glutes to the sky. Release the effort from your glutes. Use the front of your quads to lift yourself a little taller. Stay with your breath. You have the option to keep your arms as is, or maybe you take a bind behind your lower back. Interlace your fingers and walk your shoulders tight around your spine. Try to meet your palms to touch. Inhale, lift your glutes a little higher. Exhale, lower down, release your bind. Just take 3 breaths to counterbalance our bridge. Release your legs long. Allow these breaths to neutralize your spine. Lift your legs up to a reverse tabletop. Exhale, easy supine. Drop your knees to the left. Plant your shoulders flat on the mat. Maybe you tee or cactus your arms. Maybe you gaze over your right shoulder. Focus on planting both shoulders flat on your mats. Doesn't matter how far your knees drop to the side. Lift your knees up to reverse tabletop. Drop them over to the right. Try to stack your hips here if you can. Maybe you gaze over your left shoulder this time. lift your knees up, reverse tabletop. Hug your knees into your chest. Tense every muscle in your body. Take a deep breath in. Fill all the way up. Exhale, Shavasana. Release your limbs long on your mats. Allow your body to melt into the earth. Relax your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Release your jaw. Now you can stay here as long as you wish. Take as long of a Shavasana that feels good for you. But if you're ready to continue on your day, you can plant your feet flat on the mat. Roll to the left side for a fetal pose. Take one last moment to feel the earth below you and know how strong, how powerful you are, how powerful you were with your flow today. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Use your top hand, press yourself up to an easy seat. Keep your eyes still closed. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, melt your hands to your heart center as we thank ourselves, thank each other for sharing these sacred moments of time together. We bow forward. Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. I know it has been a little bit, so I hope you all enjoy. Our next video will be our heart chakra flow, so make sure to stay tuned for that. So if you want to, you can subscribe. That way you will know when that video goes up. Make sure to leave me a like and a comment. Let me know what kind of content you all would like to see, if you like this long form flow, or if you want to see some shorter videos. I can definitely work on putting some more of that type of stuff out as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one.